Smuglaroos.
We're here.
Smuglaroos is back in town.
We alive.
And all you hear is our sounds on Broadway.
What's up? So, the podcast today is going to be a little spicy one.
Yeah, it's a spicy one.
And
social. It's a social one.
Yeah, it's a social one. We're not talking sports today, although...
It's a social one, though.
Although I do have some, corrections from last pod, but not really corrections, just a change of heart. But not even a change of heart, just, I can't wait until football season. But this is a social pod nonetheless, and politic pod nonetheless. A lot of things has happened. We're going to run down them in a crazy amount of order. The first topic has no real prevalence other than, people who look at, Always Marco, YouTube, or...
People that look at stuff that brings down multi-level marketing scams.
Exactly. They're at the crosshairs. Nobody's even caring about them right now. They're going through their own little struggle.
Yeah.
But if you guys didn't know, multi-level marketing is the next stage from pyramid schemes. Pyramid schemes is illegal.
Yeah.
Right? We can all say pyramid schemes is illegal now.
And multi-level marketing should be.
It's not, though,
yeah,
right?
But it's not. But it's not.
Because it's something. We don't know what it is.
Oh, we know why.
But we do. We don't know why, but we do know why.
Right.
We're going to get to it. So,
Right.
Rob, do you know of any MLMs, notable ones? Fuck that. Has any multi-level marketing scheme pull up to y'all over the course of y'all lifetime?
They've knocked on my door. The first multi-level marketing scheme you learn is Jehovah's Witness. That's the first one you learn.
That's a religion.
Come on, man.
Listen, I get where you're coming
That's
from.
who they start from. It's a way worse thing to it, though.
It's a pipeline.
At the end of the day, one is for religion and one is for
business.
Definitely ill will. But that's who they're getting it from. They're copying it from Jehovah's Witness.
It's not just Jehovah's Witnesses, though. It's religion generally, because religions have their incredibly extreme sections of their religion. They're just supremely vulnerable to, multi-level marketing auras and vibes. Yeah. Jehovah's Witness, though, I will give you that.
That's where you learn not to open that door.
Yes.
What you opening that door for?
Or when people get canvassed. I'm in a mall, right? I'm in a mall. Tyson's Corner. Christmas time.
That's the worst.
They stop me hey, sir, did you ever hear about such and such? I'm like, wait a minute. I'm shopping right now.
I got 2 Saks Fifth bags in my hand.
What do I need Joe's scheme for?
Right now, while I got these bags in my hand, they actually pretty heavy. I don't carry bags often.
If you're going to talk to me, at least walk and talk with me and carry these bags to my vehicle.
Exactly.
So,
if you want me to give you some money.
Right.
At the end of the day, if that's all you need to do, just carry my bags. I don't need to be in no multi-level marketing scheme where I got 3,000 people under me.
So outside of Jehovah's Witnesses, though, what multi-level marketing scheme outside of a religion approached you?
Then you got, when you about 16, about 15, right?
Yeah.
Then you got hey, I got this disc on your house. You know what I'm saying? It's going to energize your house for about a good 5 months, and then you got to keep recharging it. You know what I'm saying? Then you got them people, salesmen, car salesmen,
door-to-door salesmen,
door-to-door salesmen,
cold callers. But I'm talking about an opportunity, not as a consumer, as somebody who's going to provide you that service, because multi-level marketings don't typically go door-to-door.
I'm getting it.
Okay, my fault.
Then you get to 20, 21. Hey, I'm starting this new business. We got 30 people under us right now. You should be a part of it. Let's get some home insurance for you. You can be actually one of my people that's under me if you don't want the insurance. That's where that goes.
It's the recruiting aspect.
It's the okay, you don't want to get my insurance, but hey, you can make some money with me.
It's an opportunity nonetheless.
It's just the biggest portion of it. It's the now I've made it to the final boss.
So
don't open the door.
Exactly. Or don't even talk to somebody while you're in the mall shopping for your goods.
Because it's all a scam.
It's all a scam. And honestly, they pick on your emotions, bro. First of all, this is an incredibly personal story for me. Because I know somebody very close to me that has been a part of multi-level marketing for a great, portion of their adult life. If anything, the entire adult life.
Right.
And multi-level marketing, they typically go for the most vulnerable in society. Most notably minorities, single mothers,
people that have no choice type of thing.
Economic hardship can incur somebody on this jump too, can lead somebody down this path. Mm-hmm. And when you're broke, and somebody comes to you like, oh, you have an amazing opportunity. You still in your house. Like, I got this, I got that. Like, I have an opportunity for you.
Right.
And they give you multiple outlets, like you just said. Either there's a service behind it, life insurance, or lotions or creams.
Something.
Like, over time, we talked about, I've been exposed to plenty of them. Amway, I was never exposed to them. Mary Kay ain't that bad, but they're the most sophisticated one.
Remember Cash App?
Cash App.
Forex?
Yeah, Forex is one, but that's like, it's along the lines of multi-level marketing. But granted, it does provide the same components.
Mm-hmm. That travel joint that's out now?
Even crypto is like that too. Like, but multi-level marketing is like a jump to like straight recruit and, fickle products. Some things that you don't really need. Or there's competitors that don't require this type of hassle.
Right.
And honestly, bro, like, my bad, even. Put it past my bad, Rob. It's crazy. So I know about, Mary Kay was the one, but they're a little more legitimate. Amway, something, Herbalife is something that is, prevalent in the South. Mm-hmm. And then you have more newer ones like, WFG, you have Primerica.
That's coming out now. Primerica is a big one.
Primerica, honestly, has been around since 1977. Bless you. And they're part of the, New York Stock Exchange, and they're publicly traded. They, there's a lot of legitimacy. Or, like, it's a lot of things that garner them
attention and actual, power. Stuff like that.
And it's like, you see it even when people try to expose them. Like, I've been looking, so that person that's close to me tried to get me to go to another event. And honestly, like, before we get to the story, multi-level marketing also typically makes people lose their friends and people who are close to them, because that is your soft market. Your market is, your friends and your family. Mm-hmm. Like, you know how many friendships I would have lost
messing with multi-level marketing,
bro?
Because at the end of the day, you would have been trying to get people to do it and been annoying.
And then they lose, and they lose money, they lose energy.
Very annoying.
And they come to you like, damn, bro, you gave me this opportunity. Like, I don't want to give somebody, like, their memory of me is leading them to a path of uncertainty and no, real deal money coming in. Like, apparently 99% of people who join the Primerica or multi-level marketing makes no money.
Not 99.
The average salary, according to Funny Always Marco, $7,500 a year.
And this is why. Stop trying to cheat stuff, man.
You said the average salary was $7,500
a year.
7,500 or 75,000?
7,500 a month. Yeah, a year.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's bad. And then also, before I continue with my
that's not even 1,000.
Might as well work at Burger King.
McDonald's will guarantee you more money.
Yes,
That's
McDonald's.
insane.
They'll guarantee you more money on average, and you're actually getting like taxes removed from that. You still get more money. And another thing is, it's not just Primerica. I was exposed when I was a little kid, like 17, 18, to ACN. And mind you, ACN is similar to all these other Primericas and multi-level marketing schemes. They had said, I remember my UPS driver, he said, hey, listen, man, I got a crazy-ass opportunity for you. Just meet me at this place, get your best suit on. And I get my suits on. I've been had my suits from birth. I had a suit. So I'm like, okay, I'll take my suit with me. I went to this hotel. Out Carrollton. New Carrollton, Little Hilton or some shit like that. And it was like the conference room, and like they had it booked out. It was like I want to say like 50 people in that room. This is a nice little turnout.
Like I'm about to say, that's alright.
Big suits. I mean, people like I met the guy who asked me to come. He was there, and he had a big ass, pimpin' ass suit. Like the shoulders were stocky and thick, like a little bit more vintage than I would have preferred. Because I'm a little contemporary, a little slim fitter.
He was a little 80s, 90s.
Yeah,
I see.
And so he was like, "Hey man, I'm glad you came." I'm like, "I bet you do." Like hindsight, I bet he did. Because I mean, it's somebody you asked to come out. They kept asking me, "Who brought you out here?" I said, "Oh, it was him right here. You know, the guy that gives me my mail occasionally." We start talking. They start presenting the thing. It's a lot of boisterous activities, a lot of propaganda trying to get you enthusiastic about the opportunity. They even had a celebrity person to, vouch for him. Mm-hmm. In this case, guess who it was? It was Donald J. Trump, the 45th president of the United States. So they was like, ACN is so great, start wrapping it up. And I said, man, this is lit. I mean, they have Trump there. They had these opportunities. Like, I just want to know what I had to do. Recruit. Ask your friends or families. I'm just looking at it. In myself, I'm like, this doesn't even make sense.
Right. I'm supposed to make money off recruiting other people's money.
Right. It makes sense. It doesn't make sense at all. And so I disagree. I never went to the opportunity. Every time UPS man came, it was always awkward when he, pulled up. He would always try to talk about it. I'm like, yeah, man, I don't think the opportunity's for me. And he always gave me attitude. I'm glad he's off my route now because, Lord forbid, I had a package coming to my house. He gets mad about the fact that I didn't take the opportunity.
I told you to come and you ain't do nothing.
Right. I mean, and that's the logic though. Multi-level marketing is like this mob mentality. Like I remember when this person that's close to me asked me to go to Prime America meetings, and I went there and it was so high riveting energy. I mean, they talking about, yeah, you gotta get away from those people with negative mindsets. They're gonna get you negative too. And I'm like, bro, like on a fundamental note, you might be right. Right. Like I want to think big, get rich, just like everybody else does. Right. But they were selling the dream. They were saying, bro, I got you. I got vacations, we travel.
This shit all fake.
And it's like, bro, like, always Marco, who just got Prime America to be on his back and removed his videos, he did a lot of videos over the last couple of weeks, and they removed it from the website, YouTube, and apparently it looks like, Prime America was successful in removing those videos. It's crazy, but they did it. And it's so funny because he reads them for filth. He says, it's like these people are trying to act like business people. They put on a suit, they put all the caricatures up, think big, all that stuff. But they janky, they swindlers, they finesses. And honestly, like, the shit is sad. And it's like if you try to argue with them, try to present a different alternative of reasoning, they castrate you, they delegitimize you. They say, oh, you not nothing, you don't know, you a failure. Makes you psych the fuck out. And it takes a real strong person to stay down with that type of mentality. Right. And the person that's close to me that lost plenty of their friends and almost lost us as a family, I mean, they're a strong person to me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you had to go through, because I was a used car salesman. I was a used car salesman, so I know how where's the sales at? Results orientation, where's the sales?
Looking for your next sale because you need some money, and if you don't get that sale, then.
And they used to do, you know what they used to do?
$0.
You know what they used to do in the used cars? They would say, oh yeah, if somebody sees someone on the website, say it's here. The car's here right now. People coming from Connecticut. Just for me to tell them in their face, yeah man, I don't know what happened, but I think the car just got sold. And they drove all the way down here for a cheap ass S550.
And now you trying to sell them a Jaguar.
Sell them a LS 460 or a 2-year-old jump. It's still the same class, but it's not. Bro, it's not scamming tone. It's the construction of the atmosphere.
Yeah. It's not scamming tone. It's scamming tone, bro.
That's scamming. It's scamming. It was. That's why I left.
He had the car in the back the whole time.
No, bro. The car was never there. They took a picture of a car and they wrote a different price.
You know what happens? The bosses go, you gonna sell this car even though it ain't here.
And I was young, bro. It's my first job for I was young. So they just say, listen, just finesse them. You young boy, you can deal with that shit, the ebbs and flows of reality and business. And I'm like, okay, I can up for that challenge until I was not up for that challenge any longer. I said, I can't do this. I'm getting based too much. Right. I have to overcome objections too much.
They was coming at you. Would you lie to me about a car?
My soul is more important than this bullshit, bro.
A car was worth it.
Bro.
A car.
A measly, a little $300 commission is worth this bitch. Like, real deal, like, and it's like the Prime American scheme is even more unscrupulous because it's like they want you to. So during their meetings, they're like, "Oh, listen, we want you to recruit 6 people, and those 6 people recruit 6 people."
You have to understand.
You can do that up to 12 times before you do the entire population of the United States, bro.
Like, what?
We're not United States, the entire world. If you do 6 by 6, 12 times, that's like 8-9 billion. The population of the world.
You get 6 people.
So those 6 people can recruit 6 people. They're all under your upline.
You tell a friend, and then they
But
tell a
the
friend.
key is like, even
and
if
then
you
they
get
tell
6
a
people,
friend.
you still don't get no money.
Yes, you do.
How much?
I mean, listen. If one of those 6 people, right, can be on some real shit, they have a whole good following, and the people that they charge insurance don't cancel their insurance in the first 6 months, they keep it up, they can make some money. But that's a few, not even a few, like 1 out of 1,000, 1,500,000. And it's like, bro, like, think about it this way. I try to think about it pragmatically. Okay, I don't want to do the recruiting aspect to it. I just want to do the just let me sell the insurance.
Right.
Let me insure the premium. And this is, hopefully Prime America don't find this podcast, but hopefully they do. But at the same time, it don't matter because it's our opinion at the end of the day, right? So it's like, I want to just sell the insurance. I don't want to tell my man Rob to join me in business when this business is not, to me,
Profitable.
yet. You know what I'm saying? So let me just sell the insurance. Let me say I sell the insurance to Rob's mom or something, or Rob's auntie.
They're not going for that shit. Go ahead.
Hypothetical. Let's say I couldn't get you in business, but I got your auntie to sign up for the insurance, right? The life insurance. Like, we all gonna die, right? We all gonna die. That's a fact. But the fact that you're using life insurance, it's so fucked. And this life insurance is not even good. It's like term. It's not lifelong.
So it's like
term, like 2 year, 3 year. So you gotta die within 3 year for it to really cash in.
You gotta check within 3 years to get your money. Hey, that's for niggas that plot. For like housewives that take vacation, that got that old man that's like 79. He's just 2 years away and she need to wait that shit out.
This is why let's not try to go for the quick routes and life all the time.
Yes, but my thing is, before we get there, TJ, because there is a message in this whole thing, right?
Jesus.
Listen,
Christ.
so let's say I got his auntie on the insurance. The next 3 days or next month, she sits there like, why am I paying $35 for this insurance right now? Her and Rob get to talking. Rob like, I didn't even join them in business. I thought it was fishy. Like, and the auntie was like, yeah, I'm not doing this. I can just go to, I don't know, Allstate or something, or what's that, Aflac for something like this, right? And she cancels the insurance. I have to pay her back. I have to pay Prime America back for the chargeback. So I can't spend my money for the next 7 months.
Until she's secure with the debt.
Just to let that simmer down. Let that simmer in real quick.
Like,
The model doesn't make that much sense at all, in any respect. I have to include my soft market to sell an insurance premium that's not even that good.
So your money on hold for 7 months. That's almost worse than them looking into your accounts in the feds.
I mean,
Like, at least if they find you not guilty, like at the end of the day, I'm sorry, it was a mess up.
see, you mess up. It's on hold for 7 months, but if she cancel, you owe them.
Oh yeah,
So you
that's
double
worse than the
fucked.
feds.
So, yeah,
that's worse than the
you
feds.
double
You gotta charge back, and you now in debt. No,
That's worse than the
not even to mention,
feds.
you gotta go to these events to boost your morale up throughout the entirety of your stay for you to keep being in Prime America. So you gotta go to,
So you got a network.
you gotta go to North Carolina, you gotta go to Colorado, you gotta go to, California sometimes.
And they'll kick you out if you don't come.
They would remove your licensing, yes. A license that, again, you can get from the state that you're in without Prime America in it.
So basically, I could just do this without Prime America.
Yeah, basically. It's like they say they try to learn themselves with legitimacy, and I'm just spotlighting Prime America because it's such a prevalent one.
So you telling me right now I can get life insurance license, go door to door selling life insurance
Without Prime America, yes.
I hope y'all understand what I just did there, and Prime America, that's a little crazy. That's a little crazy.
They did it, bro, and they're lobbying. They putting money into the right hands, and they're on the stock exchange, and their stocks are looking good. Like if you invest in Prime America, that's a cool stock.
I ain't gonna lie. The niggas who run Prime America, they top.
They in right
Top
now,
dog.
young. Hey,
Salute. Damn.
I wish I was y'all niggas, man.
No bullshit.
But that's my thing. They deitize these millionaires that make it in Prime America, and to a degree, like you just indicated, for good measure. These people got in there early enough to finesse thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people.
To do their bidding.
And that's my thing. Like, how y'all just keep finessing people? Like,
But see, they got good enough people under them now that they are finessing people.
Like legitimate. Imagine somebody like a white person. A white person is super cut, super trim, who can, really relate to a lot of people in the population. You have them in your business. That's like procuring legitimacy on your team. Or even like a polished black person or a Spanish person that can articulate your reasoning.
And another thing, even bad publicity is good publicity.
Hell yeah.
So just because we know the name of Primerica, other people know the name of Primerica. And that matters. You knock on the door saying, I'm Primerica, they know. Some people know Primerica already.
Yeah,
and it might be for a bad reason, but say it's a good enough person that will finesse you. Now you got like, damn, I ain't know Primerica offered all that. I'm sorry. My bad. All right, cool. You get somebody dumb enough, excuse me.
And you know what they will say? Even if we present them with endless information about how bad their model is, they're like, listen, you guys are sitting here smoking weed. You don't give a fuck about nothing. You guys don't even have a real job. You guys aren't even knowledgeable about the system. And they try to make you seem like you don't know shit because you're not a part of the milieu that they have presented.
And I'm going to tell Primerica that's fine.
Yeah.
That's well and Danny, sir. You just mad because your little sale taxes ain't working. That's cool.
Your Primerica mind tricks.
Get the nut sucker. Like,
Right.
nah, bruh.
Spread our mind
That's what I'm
tricks.
saying.
Spread our mind tricks.
It's a testament to the niggas who actually on top, the top hustlers that actually got 6 niggas under them, that got 6 niggas under them.
That's nasty.
Like Tom said, you have 12 niggas that can hold 6 niggas under them. That's 72. Then they can hold 12 niggas with 6?
Yes. They can do that 12 times over until it gets to the population of the world.
Imagine if you scam
Maybe it's 5 times.
the first 6. Then they get good enough to scam 6
But to
more.
me, once you get 6, my bad. Once you get 6 and 6, right? Do you become a millionaire right after that?
So listen, those 6 gotta go to the RPM or the RVP. The next stage. So if you got some people to go to RVP, you'll be an SVP.
So once you're an SVP,
You can get whatever an RVP makes, and then their downline. Everything that happens in their little business goes into your business. So theoretically, like, just telling you about that, like, yeah, this is your business, kind of legitimizes the fact that no, it's just a scheme to get people underneath you so you can sell
so I
insurance.
can start making money. Because I can't make money without it.
I almost lost friends for this shit, bro. And the people that I did lose, good riddance, but ultimately, thank you for showing me, like, your departure showed me that this is not, it's
This is
silly.
the one time I was tripping.
I was tripping, but my thing is, I wasn't tripping. I was just a product of the society of, you need to make money. You need to, like, that's what they said. That's how they finesse you.
Back against the wall, people.
Bro, that's how they finesse you, bro. They tell you, like, listen, I have a Jaguar XF or XJL or something lethal or something crazy, like any amount of vehicle. I got this big ass house, and then when they say, "Oh, how'd you do it?" You know what, man? I just care about making people, giving people that insurance, bro.
Right.
Because I'm helping families out. They tell themselves this, but in reality, initially you had to get people underneath you, and you had to polish it as a legitimate opportunity for people just to finesse them.
Yep. And when you got to do that, it's usually not.
And you know what's so crazy
a
though?
good thing.
And you know what's so crazy though? Trump became the president off of tactics like that. Trump was the person that got me in the ACN, and as soon as he won, I'm like, oh my God, pyramid scheme is a real thing. Like, this guy was legitimate because even at ACN, like, the people that was in that room, they're like, yeah, I fuck with Trump. He's talking about some. I fuck with Trump. Like when I was in that meeting, bro, they were like, "Bro, Trump is him, bro." Like I was like, "Yeah, I mean, he is famous and he's a celebrity. He has a TV show." But then he got into politics, and then he started using the same tactics to lure people into pyramid schemes to garner political power. And that's what I've noticed in his initial cases, like what he said, like when you in that MLM mindset, they say things that are almost borderline vulgar. They say, man, they say F words, like this is a professional setting, and people are cursing like this.
I will agree.
And they say things like, you don't even care if they don't fuck with you. I'll be richer than ever, and then I won't have to fuck with you again.
But I will say
that's how they think.
They be like the bull from Wolf of Wall Street.
But worse.
But that's why I don't mess with politics, because that's what it is to me now. Like to me, it's both sides. It's too pyramid schemish to me.
And the fact that one is literally leveraging the other to keep themselves afloat, although they are completely abhorrent and unscrupulous, exposes that system. And the only thing that can regulate it truly is that if the FTC makes some real, and the FTC and the SEC make some real moves against the MLMs and campaign finance laws, so that dark corporations don't give money to these campaign people, and it's like real legitimate human beings agents, not MNCs, multinational company agents. They have more power than the individual Joe. So the whole system is at play when it comes to this MLM system, bro.
Because the powers that be have now infiltrated all of the goddamn our elections, and to me, that's why they treat it what it is. They treat it like, okay, since we got the power, we gonna treat this shit like our business.
Political power is a business, but at the same time, what do you expect with the capital market economy intervening with the illiberal democracy?
Exactly.
What do you see is a market economy, private versus public, colliding in this situation, alongside plenty of situations that are just more micro than it is explicit.
Right.
And it's like, wow, this is like really just damning to where we are as people.